Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be doing a plan with me for the week of January 21st through the 27th, and I'm going to be using the same kit that I have been using this week. So here's where I'm at this week. Today is currently Saturday the 19th. So I've already used all of these stickers, so I wanted to go through and show you what I have left of the kit. This is the knitted winter kit from Sweet Kawaii Design. I think it was the December mystery kit, which is no longer a mystery kit. If you're looking on her website, it is now called just the Kawaii kit. So this is what I have left to use. So I have some full boxes, some deco, a lot of headers, more headers and a weekly list, a couple of bill due guys, some checklist, more full boxes, and all the little icons. Then you've got the weekend banner, some habit trackers, a few quarter boxes left. All of these checklist, the date covers, bunch of half boxes and some TV icons, and then my bottom washies. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put down what I consider to be like the bones of the kit. So like my headers, my checklist, my bottom washi, kind of get my week set up. And I'm going to speed you through that, and then I will check back in with you when I am done with that. Okay, this is where I'm at. So I put down the date covers, the headers, checklist, weekly box, some habit trackers, my bottom washi, and then I did go ahead and put the Hello Weekend banner down here. Usually I put it up here, but I have quite a bit going on this weekend as far as like actual plans. So I don't want to like take up any room up here, but I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't know, I'll probably move it back. I don't know. Sometimes I go back and forth with what I want to do. Okay, that's mostly centered. It might be dipping a little bit too low on this end, but yeah, it kind of is. Okay, hold on. Let me straighten this back out. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so I went ahead and put the stuff aside that I know I won't be using. Here's kind of my cheat sheet for the week that I'm going to be following. Got that off to the side. So we'll just start with Monday and then go from there. So Monday is actually, is it Martin Luther King Day? I think so. I covered it up on here, so I'm not 100% certain. So we have an in-service actually that day, and it's all certified staff. So all the district staff are going to be there, as well as all the certified staff from my company. So that's going to be pretty much my whole day. So I do want to put a box, and I'll use purple, I guess, because it's just the first one there. And I've actually toyed around with driving and getting some coffee beforehand. I might go ahead and put that down because if they're open, I want to stop in and get some coffee. So I need it to be kind of tiny. I'm going to be covering the icon up anyway. I don't know if they're going to be open on the holiday, but if they are, I'm going to stop in and get that. And if not, I'll just have some coffee ready to go for home, because I'm not going to lie, those days, yeah, I'm not doing anything, and they're almost worse than when you actually have a whole bunch of stuff to do. They're like mentally draining. Okay, and I do have, I wonder if I have any little like coffee stickers bundled up, guys. Not really. It's gonna be colder than crap though, so I probably could. Use one of the little bundled up characters. Let's use George. Will he fit? He fits over the important parts, so that'll work. So I'll write down, I'll either put the name of the coffee shop there, or I will just write down coffee, or restructure it after I find out. I'm gonna lift up George just a tiny bit so I can put down this full box. It's actually really cool because we have, I wish I knew how to pronounce his name correctly without sounding like a complete idiot. I think it's Jerry Brooks, but it starts with a G, so I keep going back and forth in my mind whether it's Gary or Jerry. But anyway, he is going to be coming and speaking at our in-service, so that is like the only reason that I am excited for it, because he is hilarious, and I will link his channel down below, because seriously, some of the funniest crap. If you work in a school or are part of the educational system, you should be following his channel, just because he's hilarious, and the things that, like the videos, the content that he puts out they're real. They're so true. They're just hilarious. So I'm going to put that in this spot. I'm going to lay down my stickers first, and I'll do all the writing at the end. So I am going to dinner with my friend Ashley that night, so you know what, now that I put on this like tiny little sticker, I'm kind of realizing I probably could have put down a half box. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I know that sounds silly, like I just put that down, but I don't have anything else going on to mark in those 2 days, so take George away, put my TV icon out here, take that off. This is why I don't think that I could plan with any other stickers. Mostly because, and you know what, I don't want purple, never mind. To do pink. I don't know what you would call it. Indecisiveness over sticker placement. And then I'll put down the full box. And now I have like more awkward space. Oh, let's do, because if I put down another half box, oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I don't know that I'll have enough room for that though. See, now I have like that tiny bit of space that just doesn't seem to make sense. So, actually, that does not feel straight. Oh, I've got a lot of space here. That's okay, because what I'm going to put there is I have the expletive sayings, and I'm going to put one of those there. Even though I am excited, oh, I need like a whole page of good morning assholes. Because it's like the perfect saying for like every day. So I'm gonna put this here, and even though like I am a little bit excited to go because he's gonna be speaking, I'm still not excited about having to go sit for an entire day of in-service. It's never truly exciting for me. So and then dinner, let's see, I'm gonna put, I guess I'll get a bigger coffee sticker out, one of these guys, and I'll put this here in case I do end up going to the coffee shop. I should probably message them to see if they'll be open on Monday. But they message back really quickly, so let me add this back in my binder so I don't lose it, because it is likely to happen. Okay. And then I'm having dinner, so we're going to Brew Bakers, which is more like a pub type restaurant. So I think I'll just use one of these food icons, or one of like the dinner utensil icons. And put that down over here on this side. And then I'll just mark in there that I'm going to dinner with her. That'll be perfect. And then Tuesday, I need more stuff in the to-do list, really. So I'm going to use a decorative full box just because I've got a little things going on. I'll use a quote box here. That'll be fine. But I need to off-center it a little bit. Or do it from the bottom. It's pink, but that's a lot of pattern going on down there. It'll be okay. Okay. I just know that that's not going straight either. That's probably the exact same spot. Okay, so I need to go to the grocery store. I usually use a quarter box for that, but honestly, there's not a lot of quarter boxes in this. I will use, it's too cold for this. I kind of did the same thing last week. Oh my goodness, if you guys can hear my stomach, I'm so sorry. I always do this. I always sit down and plan or film right after I ate or drank some coffee but didn't eat breakfast. Come on, line up. Okay, I'll probably put my groceries in there, and then, oh gosh. For this area, I think I'm gonna run into some spacing issues, so this will be fun and interesting. Actually, what I might do is go ahead and pull this up to here. And then because I've got some plans going on, I swear this is so crooked. It might be the cut, honestly. Maybe that part shrank a little. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's going down straight to me. But because I've got plans this weekend, I won't be able to film for next week's video over the weekend. So I'm going to have to do it on Tuesday night. So I want to use a half box is going to be too small, but a full box is going to be too big. Okay, so what I might do is use a header and a cloud. We are on purple. Oops, that's definitely not straight. Okay, I'll put down a cloud. That is still not straight, is it? Like, something's going terribly crooked. And I know I'll be covering it with a cloud, so you're not even going to be able to tell as badly, but oh my gosh, that's going to drive me nuts. You know what? I can't even. So let's do this over here. And then I'll put a little icon over here, and then I have room for a quarter box, which makes me a little sad because I have 3 quarter boxes left. Now I have 2. So I'm sure I'll figure out something to put down in that space. Okay, Wednesday. I have a meeting that will happen first, but let me use, actually, let me just use a meeting sticker. I probably need to go ahead and order a couple more sheets of those because I'm back at work and I know stuff will be popping up so quickly. So I'm not sure how I feel about having kind of 2 boxes like this because they don't really line up, so I'm not going to do that. Let me put down I might be able to use just a full box. maybe the purple one. And it's okay that it's overlapping the header a little bit because I'm going to fix that. Actually, what I should probably do first is put down some white out. The majority of it's going to get covered, but you'll see there's going to be a little spot that won't be, so. Because if I put this little guy here, and actually before I put that down, I should probably put down a full box because I'm going over to my dad's for dinner that night, and I'll use a blue. That'll have to work, and then I can put this down right there. And I cannot lift that up without fear of completely taking up all of the white out, so that's just gonna have to be it. I know that it's not really lined up there, and that's gonna drive me nuts a little bit, but if I lift it up, and I guess I didn't even need the white out. Blech. Might make it a little bumpy. Is that better? You know what? Forget it. It's gonna be like that. And on to Thursday. Thursday night is gonna be spent baking, so I don't really have anything else going on Thursday, so I'm gonna use I'm trying to decide. Okay, I think I can use another quote box. I'm just kind of looking at everything so I can kind of get a feel for my layout. Okay. Because I'm really just going to be baking. That's it. So I'm sure something else will come up. Okay. Oh. I want a blank full box. And the only one I have is blue, so that's not gonna work. Because I don't want blue and blue together like that. Actually, maybe I do. Be a lot of blue, but what I'm actually going to do then is put another blue header down here, and you'll see why. Okay, and then that should be enough to put a decorative full box. What other color did I use? Was it pink? Yeah, so let me use, I'm gonna end up with a lot of purple, it feels like, but that's okay. I'm gonna use the It's Too Cold to Function, and if I line it up, it's gonna be a little high. I have an idea. Nope. Oh gosh, sorry if that was super loud. Okay, now let's try and put this header on. That way we have something to line it up against. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave room for an icon down here because I can kind of fill up some of that space with an icon, but I'm gonna use one of those expletive sayings. Like, I'm excited for the end product of this, but I've got a lot of cakes to bake, and I don't bake, so let's use the "that's just shit-tastic." Right here, and that'll kind of fill in some of that gap there, make it not look like there's too much uneven space. Okay, so on to Friday. I have a lot going on. Yeah, a lot. So let's just get started. First of all, my day is going to be busy at work, but I have a meeting to go to, and it's a new kind of meeting for me that I've not been to before, so I want to mark it down. Not that I'm going to forget. There's no way I forget it, but I want to go ahead and mark that down that I'm going to that. Okay, so there's that, and then after that meeting, they're actually throwing me a not so surprise graduation party, which is awesome. My supervisor is, so I'm gonna put a big full box for that, and then after that, I will be trekking quite a ways to bake some cookies. Not bake some cookies, that's not what I'm doing. I'll be decorating some cakes. So I need a half box, but then what might happen is I'm gonna have some space to work with, so that's okay. Let's do, I think this will be okay to put down here. And then that gives me like this awkward space. So actually, I've got something else that I can mark down up top. Before this meeting, but I'm afraid if I bring this down, I might have just enough space to mark that. So I'll just leave it like that for now. And then on Saturday, we're actually driving to Wichita to get our haircuts. So we've got plans there too. We are going to try and hit up the coffee shop before. before we drive down there, so. Because we didn't make it there today. We're trying to do this like an every Saturday thing, but it snowed last night and the roads still looked pretty snow-packed and not like we wanted to drive on it. So that there, and then I don't know if I want to do, we might have dinner plans. And actually I'm kind of hoping on those dinner plans, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see. So I'm going to put a full box down here and see where that leaves us with space-wise. Okay, so then I'm going to put down a quarter box, or not a quarter box, a half box. And I feel like we've got a lot of purple going on here at the end, but that's okay. And then what I think I'll do right there is put a car down and just write drive to Wichita. And I'm going to use a blue. Because I don't want purple. That's just so much purple. Perfect. And then let's see, on Sunday we'll still be down in Wichita, and we usually if everything goes right, we'll have Sunday lunch with my husband's family, and I'll do a full box for that, I think. Actually, what I might do is put down one of these full box patterns. I'll have to move part of that unicorn. Things like you never thought you'd hear yourself say. I think I'm gonna have to move part of that unicorn. Okay, and then what I might do is put it just in a cloud. I'll have an icon over here for hair, so leave this so we can put the icon over here on this side. So then down there we will be just driving back. So I want to use a half box. I might do 2 half boxes because I've got the space. Okay, so there are kind of my plans for the week, and then now I'm just going to take some time to fill in some of my to-do list and fill in some of those boxes, and I'm going to speed through this part and then I'll check in with you guys at the end. Okay, so I am done putting in as many plans as I can for the week of January 21st through 27th. So this is what it looks like. My to-dos all get filled in throughout the week. This week, I've not been so successful, and it's kind of angering me because I know that I could have done better. But going back to work is seriously just like, it's exhausted me. So I know this week I can do a lot better with my habits and my yoga. And yeah, all of the rest of the plans will get filled out throughout the week. And on next Sunday, the 27th, I will post a picture of my finished spread on my Instagram at Whole Lotta Loves. Whole Lotta Loves? No, that's not it. A Whole Lotta Plans. It'll be there. And I'm gonna go eat something now because I'm getting hungry. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next week.